Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. It is Cob Tuesday. Got my Cob Tuesday Cob. Got my Cob Tuesday cap. Today's Cob is a naked Missouri Meerschaum Diplomat apple shape. I think I got this one from Aristocob before he shut down. Sure missed that guy. Nice guy. Business. Boy, he was the best source of naked cobs. A lot of cobs that you can get from Missouri Meerschaum that are only available on their site with the plaster finish, he would have that same cob naked. I don't know what kind of deal he had worked out with Missouri Meerschaum, but he was just a fantastic source. At any rate, try and get this going good here. In today's Cob, I have got some Sammy G's Balkan Flake. I've been smoking this all week. At least a bowl a day, all kinds of different pipes. I know this is an absolute favorite for many of you. Not for me. It is good, no question. But there's something missing. When I think Balkan, I am thinking sour, bitter, floral. I want to taste some Orientals. This doesn't have any. It's just Virginia and Latakia. Now, it's not a bad tasting blend. Not at all. They put out some fantastic stuff. Even things like Squadron Leader that I'm not fond of is a solid blend. This, I'm afraid, is going to be another in that vein. It's not bad. I would just never buy it again because it's not a Balkan. I just want Orientals. I want Orientals. Don't care about the Virginia personally. I want Orientals. When I think Balkan, for blends that are currently in production, for tinned tobaccos, I honestly think of White Knight and Black House. People keep coming back to those two. They're fantastic Balkans. They do not taste alike, or at least not alike enough not to go ahead and buy both if you happen to like them, because they are different. But they've got that sourness, that buttermilky, butter sour cream, something flavor to them that I want in a Balkan, because I want to taste the Oriental. If you're looking for something in a bulk, I really, really like Gatlin Burlier's No Local. That doesn't have any Virginia or Burley in it. And for a very similar reason, more widely available, Cornell & Deal's Byzantium. Now, some folks will tell you that Byzantium is not an all-day smoke. Well, I disagree, but I think it could very well be. But Byzantium is Latakia, Orientals, and Perique. I think it may be the Perique that gets some people. But it is an absolutely delicious blend, and you get the Orientals. So there you have it. There's my Balkan Flake impressions from this week. Not a bad blend. It really is not a bad blend. But it's not what I want when I think Balkan. It is, however, just like many Sammy G and Gawith Hogarth brands, it is difficult to get to really want to light. contrary to what I usually do, I rubbed this one out today instead of folding and stuffing, and even let it dry just a little. It is still not taking a light that easily. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if I can get that lit deep enough to keep going. 3 stars out of 5 on my scale. It's just, and I wouldn't give it any higher than that on tobacco reviews, simply because it's missing the Orientals, not because it doesn't taste good. If they'd called it English Flake, okay, gotcha. At any rate, I have been absent from YouTube for the last few days. Some of you who are used to seeing me comment have not gotten comments from me until just yesterday. Yeah, I was in YouTube jail of sorts. I wasn't banned from posting videos, but I couldn't comment on them. And this is one of those things that frustrates the snot out of me with YouTube. They put me in their little 24-hour commenting jail starting, I forget, Friday night or Thursday night. Long enough to get me out of sync. But as is almost always the case, they wouldn't tell me what comment I left that violated their standards. I couldn't figure it out on my own. I did not leave any even potentially labeled offensive, or triggering comments in within the last week, if not longer. And I don't know about you, but for those of you who have ever been in any of the YouTube jails of sorts, if you hit their leave us feedback button, do you ever get feedback? Because I don't. When I've asked, hey, what did I do? Let me know so I don't do it again. They don't tell me. So I have no idea what I did. You may see me disappear again because I can't change behavior if I don't know how to change it. That said, I'm going to be playing catch up for the next few days on videos, and I thought, why not share a tip? It's not the only way to do it, but a tip on how to manage your YouTube video watching. Now, I'm subscribed to some 500 channels plus, way more than that now. I haven't done a dump and counted recently or taken a look at the Safari version of it so they can tell me how many channels I'm sub to, but it's a lot. Now, the vast majority of those channels are not putting out content, at least not regularly, and they're not doing it, daily, much or even once a week. But you have frequently heard it's impossible to watch everything. And if you're like me and you try and watch a little bit of everything, it's impossible to actually catch up once you get behind. So what do? Well, there are 2 ways to view your videos in your subscriptions. One is simply chronologically. If you load your subs, I think the default order just shows them most recent first, and you can scroll backward until you find the last one that you watched and then move forward from there if you're trying to watch everything. Or you can go down that left column where you have all of your sub channels listed and do what I do. And that is, once I'm behind, starting at the very top, I will look at whatever videos they've posted since the last video that I saw of theirs, and I will pick out the video that looks most interesting to me and watch it. Or if the videos all look very similar, I'll just watch the most recent one and move on. you can't catch up with everything. You simply can't. If it's a channel that has their videos at under 10 minutes and I'm going to watch double speed, sure, I might watch 2 of them. But chances are really good I'm just going to watch 1. And then I'm going to move on to the next channel alphabetically. And so on. Now, what is that? That means chances are almost 100% that if you put out more than a couple of videos a week, I can't watch them. Neither can anybody else. They can't watch all of them from everybody. So I'm going to pick out the ones that look the most interesting. Now, the guys who have been doing this a while, guys like Paladin Piper, and even guys who haven't been doing it, they've been more along the lines of my length, like Uncle Willie. They're not going to get butthurt if you don't watch every single one of their videos. But when you do watch them, leave a comment. That way they know that you're still engaging with their channel. You know, I try to keep my videos relatively short so that if you really do want to see all of them, you might be able to squeeze them in. I try to keep them under 10 minutes. So we're going a little long right now. But I don't expect you to watch all my videos, and I don't get butthurt if you don't. I would, however, like you to leave some kind of a comment occasionally, not necessarily every time you watch a video, but just to let me know you're out there. Let me know who my subscriber base is, who my viewer base is, and interact with my channel. I try to do the same thing with yours. It's really easy to hit the like button. It takes a few more seconds to leave a comment, even if it's just, hey, hi, enjoyed the video. That just lets me know you're there. Same thing the other way around. You're not going to be able to watch everything. Pick a video, maybe 2 videos on each channel. Watch them, move on to the next channel. That way, now at the end of the day, when I'm done watching, I do actually keep in a separate file. I keep a list or a note on what's the next channel for me to start with the next time I watch videos. That way, I do loop all the way around eventually. But I'll use an example of a guy because we're friends and he's not going to get butthurt over it. Corvette Jim does an almost daily caffeine morning video. I don't watch them all. I can't. I catch a couple of them a week. By the time I get back around in the rotation to him, but you know, I can't watch them all. Jim doesn't hate me for it. He won't hate you for it. And if you do it this way, if you rotate through the channels this way, then you're gonna eventually you're gonna get back around to having watched a video from everybody if you like it that way. You know, obviously, if you have a channel or a few channels where you want to watch every single one of their videos, go ahead and hit that notification bell and watch all of their videos, and then rotate through the rest of them. It's just a suggestion, but it will help cut down on your feelings of guilt over not watching everything that's out there, because you can't. But it'll still give you an opportunity, if I can talk today, to watch everybody who's out there, even if you don't watch all of their videos. Now, I'm going to have to light this again. This really, really, really does not want to stay lit for me today. Maybe I should have dried it out longer. I usually don't with any blends. This one's not cooperating. Folks, however you manage it, enjoy your YouTube watching. Don't let it become a chore. Don't let it become a guilt thing that you can't keep up and any of that crap. Spend time on what's important and maximize the efficiency of your time watching us doing silly stuff and smoking pipes. With that, do light something you like. Probably won't be this for me anymore. And enjoy your afternoon.